So are we all ready? Let's start off today with some warm-up exercises. We'll do a bit more breathing stuff later, but let's start off with some warm-ups, get ourselves moving and keep ourselves warm. Okay, so starting off, let's start that music going and a little bit of background music for today. And we'll start with that right arm. And let's get that arm moving in nice big circles. Very good. Don't go too fast. We're just getting movement through that shoulder joint. Get that joint working. Fantastic. Now let's turn that into a figure of 8 and just swoop the arm round in a loop. Round one side, round the other side. Just going to turn those microphones off. Excellent. So looping round. And let's do the other side. So starting with circles. And then looping round into a figure of 8. Very good. Let's turn into a twist, so just turn in your body. Now let's just let those arms totally relax. Just let them hang down and just flop round as you twist. Gentle turns from side to side. Very good. Turn your head, look over your shoulder. Down a little bit, and then arms down to the sides. Just do a few side bends now. So just let one arm go down towards the floor, one side, and then the other side, and we'll just go gently side to side. Ooh. Feeling your back open up. Fantastic. Come back to the middle and have a little shake out. Good work so far. Let's just change my camera a little bit. So I'm going to just step back onto my mat. So we will do a little bit of breathing, but we'll keep moving through the breathing. Okay, we'll start just with the head and the neck, and then we'll bring in the arms. And all I want you to do is take a slow breath in through your nose, and at the same time, roll your shoulders back and look up. So breathe in, roll your shoulders back, look up, and then breathe out. Roll your shoulders forwards and look down. And again, breathe in through the nose, look up, and breathe out through the nose and look down. And we'll just keep going a few times, getting bigger and bigger rotations into the shoulders. Make those moves nice and big. And just go back and forth between those two positions, breathing as you go. Couple more times. Fantastic. Now, we're going to start pushing up onto the toes. So, as you inhale, I'm going to bring your arms up and push onto your toes. And nice and high, we'll just hold it for a couple of seconds, balancing on your toes. And then we're going to breathe out, lower your heels down onto the floor, and bring your arms down. Let's do that a couple of times as well. So, pushing up, nice and high onto your toes. And then slowly as you exhale. And make it timed with your own breathing speed, yeah? So, breathing in as you raise up, and breathing out as you lower yourself down. We're going to think about like 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Count your own speed, and slowly 2, 3, 4. Couple more times. Fantastic. We're going to continue that theme, but we're just going to bend the knees a bit as we come down. So this time we're going to bring the arms up to the front, and we're going to push up onto the toes again, and then we're going to swing the arms forwards behind you as you bring your heels down, and bend your body so that you bend your knees a little bit and your waist. And then we're going to push up again, up onto your toes, and then exhale, push back and swing back. Let's just go a little bit faster and get a few little swings in. So we swing back, we push up. Fantastic. Couple more times. Loosening up. Excellent. Perfect. Just give me a little loosen of those shoulders now. A little bit more vigorous, just rolling round forwards. And rolling round backwards. And you have a little shake out those arms, shake out those legs. Good. Excellent, very well done. Now we're going to go into our first sequence. We're going to add in a little back stretch today. So, similar to last week, but just as I said, I want to add in a little back stretch. So you can face the front. I'm going to just turn sideways just so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do an inhale. Just watch me first. I want you to see the shape of my back. Inhale, bring your arms up, and then we're going to stretch back. Oh, get a nice big stretch, pushing your hands behind you, and then we're just going to hold that for a breath, and then we're going to bring the arms down and release. Okay, so it's sort of a stretch of the back, but it's also a stretch of the abdominal area as well. Yeah, so feet just placed below your hips, and we'll do this slowly. So with me, inhale, arms up. Exhale, stretch back. You can see how much I'm stretching back. Okay, inhale, back to vertical. And exhale, arms down. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, up. Find that stretch back. And then forwards. And then arms down. Once more like that. And then we're going to speed things up a bit. So, arms up. Have a little stretch back. Back to neutral, and then arms down. Okay, I want to do that in one go now. So instead of taking 4 breaths, we're going to take 2 breaths. We're going to inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, arms down and back straight. So yeah, it's quicker. It's not quicker, it's just less to do. Okay, so you ready? Let's do a couple of those, and then we'll put more into our sequence. So inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, arms down again. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, arms down. Let's add in a forward fold. So, after we do our stretch, we're going to come straight back down into a forward fold. So, inhale, arms up, have a little stretch back. Exhale, forwards and all the way down into a forward fold. Now this is our first one of the day, so today we're just going to hold this for a few breaths, and I just want you to let your arms just hang down. Now if you can get those fingers onto the floor, those hands onto the floor, that's great. Don't worry if you can't. We're just going to hang and breathe. Each time you exhale, I want you to just take your fingers a little bit closer to the floor or your hands further down onto the floor. And each time you inhale, I want you to just release a little bit. So we're not bouncing, we're just gently inhale, release, exhale, stretch down. Inhale, release, exhale, stretch down. Let's just do one more and then we'll stand up. Inhale, exhale. And then when you reach your next inhale, we're going to slowly unfold. Bring your arms up, little stretch back, and then arms down. Okay, let's do that continuous. So we'll do one stretch up, we'll do a forward fold, we'll come back up to a second stretch, and then we'll bring the arms down. And we'll do that sequence a few times. Nice simple sequence today. Very simple, isn't it? So, inhale, arms up, have a little stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Down as low as you can, keeping those legs straight. Inhale, straight back up again. Stretch. And exhale, arms down. Again, straight into the next one. Inhale, arms up. Stretch it back. Exhale, forward fold. This is a brilliant one to do in the morning when you first get up. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, arms down. Again, straight into the next one. We'll do two more. Inhale, arms up. Stretch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Stretch back. Exhale, arms. Did I say two more or one more? Let's do one more anyway. Can't remember. Inhale, arms up. Stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. So, we're going to add in a side bend. So on the first one, we're going to do our stretch backwards. Then we're going to do our forward fold. Then we're going to come up to vertical. Don't stretch back. Instead of stretching back, we're going to stretch sideways one side. You can link your thumbs. It's quite good just to link your thumbs together. So you're pulling sideways. Then to the other side. Then to the middle. And then arms down. So the first bit's the same. At the end, we slightly change it to a side stretch instead of a back stretch. So, with me, you're ready. Let's take a big inhale, arms up. No, arms up and stretch back. That's the one. It helps to bring the hands to the front. Exhale, forward fold. My fingertips are getting a little bit closer to the floor each time, which is good. Inhale, hands up. Let's link those thumbs together. Exhale to one side. So imagine that you're feeling the stretch all the way down the side of your body. You're not leaning forwards or back, keeping in the same plane. Let's go to the other side. It's like you're stuck between two panes of glass. You can't go forwards, you can't go back. You can only go sideways. Then we're going to bring the arms back up overhead and then bring the arms down. Let's do that a couple of times through. So, remember to start by bringing your arms up to the front so we can stretch back, yeah? So, deep breath in, stretch up, back stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, linking your thumbs as you come up. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, arms down, straight into the next one. Inhale, arms up, stretch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, one side. Inhale to the middle. And exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, arms down, straight into the next one. Inhale, arms up. Stretch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Very good. Inhale to the middle. And exhale, arms down. We're going to do it a couple more times, but we're going to add the twist. You've all done this before. I can see everybody who's here has done this before. So when we do the forward fold, we're going to do a twist up. Then we're going to do our stretch to one side and the other side. And then the second time through, we'll do the other side twist, yeah? So let's just add a little twist in. So straight into this now. Inhale. Arms up, stretch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist up one side. Exhale, arm down. Inhale, unfold. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Arms down, straight into the next one. Arms up. Stretch back. Forward fold. Twist up. Oh, very good. Untwist. Hands up overhead. Over to one side. Over to the other side. Back to the middle. Arms down. Two more. Let's do two more if we can in the time. Arms up. Stretch. Forward fold. Twist. Nice and smooth and fluid from one position to the other. Arm comes down. We unfold. We go to one side. We go to the other side. Arms down, final one. Arms come up, stretch back. Forward fold. Our twist. Arm comes down. Unfold, arms up. To one side, to the other side, to the middle, and arms down. Ooh, very good. You should feel that we've stretched that back in all different directions, forwards, backwards, sideways, so your back should be nice and loosened up now. So let's take a little bit of a different tack now, slightly different tack. We're just going to spend a bit of time looking at getting into high plank position. We won't do the full sun salutation today, but we'll make a start. We did these last year. I'm doing it again now. We've had a while since we've done this, so we'll do it again from basics. The first thing I want to do is just practice the step back into plank. Okay, so we're going to be standing there. I don't know if you might just want to watch me first, or if you're confident, just join in. But basically, we're going to do an inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to take the hands all the way down onto the floor. And I want a big step back with one foot and then the other foot. And this brings us into our high plank position. For today, we're just going to hold that position for a couple of breaths. And then we're going to step forwards. Now, this is the bit that some people struggle with. If you can get your foot between your hands in one go, that's amazing. Now, if you look now, this is the position we should be in when you step forwards. The front foot should be between those hands. Okay, now, you may be able to do that, you may not. Let's bring the other foot forwards and stand up. Now, if anyone could get their foot forwards from plank right up between your hands in one step, give me a thumbs up. Could anyone do that? Almost. Okay, John, no. Okay, don't worry. Okay, you can basically, I want you to think about doing what's right for you. I'm going to show you a couple of little options, a little cheat, okay, which we did cover last time, but it's worth repeating. Okay, so if you just watch me first, I'm going to do my forward fold, hands all the way down, big step back. Now, as you noticed, before I stepped back, I was in the correct position. I had this front foot between my hands, so it's not like an impossible position for me to get into, but once I've gone back, I can't get forwards again. Isn't that weird? And most of the problem is hip rotation, is that you can't lift your hip as you bring your foot forward. So what you can do is you can just rotate your hip and just bring this hand off the floor, and can you see now I'm nearly there. So what you can practice doing is into your plank, we'll hold that there, and then just think about lifting one hand off the floor and stepping forwards. Does that make sense? Let's give that a go and see if that helps anyone. Okay, and then I'll ask you if it helps, but just try a little bit of a twist up. That brings the hip off away from the floor a little bit and makes room for the leg to come in underneath. If you could do it in one step before, that's fine, just keep doing it. Yeah, but if you need to just raise that hip, have a go. Okay, so in your own time, we'll stretch up, we'll forward fold, hands between your feet, on the outside of your feet, one big step back, another big step back, and then just hold this position for a couple of breaths. This is working your abs while you hold yourself here. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring one foot forward in as big a step as you can. And if you need to just lift your hip up a little bit, or putting your hand off the floor, that's okay. Oh, nearly. Second one should be easy. Once you bring the first foot forward, bring the second foot forward to meet, and then stand up and bring your arms down. Did anyone find that was easier? Not really. Okay, let's do version 3. This is the one that I need to use because I had a slight improvement on that one, but not too much. So version 3, you just want to watch me, and then we'll do a few. Version 3, into plank. Now, this time, I'm going to give myself a little hand. Okay, and I'm going to take my hand behind my leg and pull it forwards. So if you watch this, hopefully this will work. I'm going to step forwards and I'm going to pull this forwards. See how that has now come between my hands, and then we can bring the other foot forwards. So if you're up for it and you want to have a go, you can use your hand to pull your leg forwards. This is going to increase flexibility and help you do the move. If you still struggle, then walk it forwards. By all means, just walk it forwards, okay, when we do this, because it's not for everybody, and you can always just get into plank and then walk forwards and then stand up. Okay, but I'd prefer you to try and get into the habit of trying to do it all in one step. Let's do it through a few times. Okay, let's do it through a few times. And each time we'll just hold the plank for a couple of breaths. Are we ready? Should we give it a go? Okay, breathe in, arms up. I'm just going to do that back stretch because I really like it. Okay, breathe out. Bring your hands down to the floor. And then take one side back. And then the other side back. Just want to hold this plank position for a few breaths. So your shoulders should be above your hands. Body should be in a nice straight line. And then when you're feeling confident and you want to get up, either walk it forwards or I'm going to do my assist. I'm going to bring my hand behind my thigh, pull it forwards. I can feel the stretch. And then from here, we're going to do the unfold and the arms down. Let's go straight into the next one. Have another go. Practice makes perfect, remember. Keep practicing, you'll get it. Arms up. Forward fold. Step back. Hold it. Get yourselves ready. And when you're ready, either take one big step forward on your own or lift the hand off the floor or use the assisted pull forwards. And then the other foot. And then unfold. It's okay at this stage to always do the same leg. Okay, don't worry, there'll be one leg which is easier than the other that feels more natural. Just focus on the one leg for now, and then when we've got that one working, we'll do the other one. Let's go again. Arms up. Forward fold. Hands onto the floor, step back. Think about what you're going to do, which one you're going to try, and then when you're ready, take that step forwards, other foot forwards, unfold. Let's go straight. Let's do two more. Straight into the next one, please. Arms up. Forward fold. Step back. Hold for a breath. And then step forwards. Unfold. Arms down, straight to the next one. Let's do two more. Let's do two more. I think we've got time for two more. Arms up. Forward fold. Step back. Hold your plank. Nice strong position, the plank. When you're ready, let's have a go at that step forwards. Okay, let's do our final one, final run through. Arms up. Forward fold. Step back. And then when you're ready, I'm finding a little bit easier each time. I don't know about you. Okay, I'm going to unfold. I'm going to have one final stretch back. Ooh, to release the back. And then on my final exhale, let's bring those arms down. Very good. When we finish, I'm going to continue with the session, but when we finish, which will be in about 10 minutes, I'm going to have a little chat with you about how you got on with that, and we'll work out a strategy for what we do next week with that. And but first, let's do a little bit of floor work, nice gentle floor work to to do our final sequence. So we'll start off on hands and knees in our tabletop position. We're going to do a little seat floor sequence today. Okay, so it's all moves we've done before. So we'll run through our sequence together. I'll talk it through and I want you to go nice and slowly, breathing as you go. So our first position is going to be our cat stretch. So arch it back up towards the ceiling. Head hangs down. From cat back to neutral today, so back to neutral. Then we're going to go into Superman. So Superman, you bring one arm out and the opposite leg out. Superman one side. Hands down. Superman the other side. Come back down again. Sit back into child's pose. Pushing the arms forwards. Back up into tabletop. And then we go through the sequence 2. So back into cat stretch. Back into neutral. Superman one side. Just holding that Superman for a couple of breaths. Superman the other side. Hand and knee comes down and sit back and stretch. Nice little sequence this. We got some stretching in there. We've got some core work. Okay, back into tabletop, back into cat stretch. Into neutral. Superman one side. Superman the other side. Hand and knee down. Sit back into child's pose again. Fantastic, back into tabletop. Let's go through one more time. So cat stretch. Into neutral. Superman one side. Hold for a couple of seconds. Superman the other side. Back into child's pose. Sit back, have a nice big stretch this time. Nice big stretch, pushing those shoulders forwards, stretching your arms out in front, chest down towards the floor. Fantastic, coming back into tabletop. Now we're just going to try one more position for now. We'll introduce this a bit more next week. But from here, I want you to bring your elbows onto the floor. So your knees are going to remain at 90 degrees, hips above your knees. And we're going to go into what's called puppy pose. Okay, I want to stretch your arms out on the floor like you do with child's pose. And bring your shoulders down towards the floor. And we're just going to hold that position. Should feel a stretch in your shoulders. So your hips are still above your knees at 90 degrees, hips at 90 degrees. Try and bring your chest down towards the floor and stretch those arms out in front. This is called puppy pose. And we're just going to hold this for a few seconds while we stretch. Fantastic. And then release. Just walk your elbows back under your shoulders. Push up onto your hands. And let's sit down. Oh, how was that? We're going to finish off with a little bit of a bit more floor stretching. Okay, that we did some of this last time. So, sitting upright on the floor with your legs stretched out in front. I'm cheating. I've got my back resting against one of my loudspeakers. So, okay. But if you can sit upright, that's amazing. We're going to attempt a forward fold in a seated position, taking the hands down towards the feet. Now, if you can reach your feet and get your hands round the base of your feet, that's amazing. Not everybody can do that. Don't worry if you can't. Okay, hands onto your knees to start with, and then we can just creep those fingers as far down your legs as your body will allow. Some of you are going to be right down round your feet. Some of you will be on your knees, hands on knees. Some of you will be halfway. Doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, you'll feel a stretch in the back of your legs into those hamstrings. So, once you get comfortable, just try and just creep the fingers a little bit further down, or pull your hands more tightly around your feet. And breathe gently, holding our position today. As your body gets used to the position, the stretch feeling should ease off, and that's the time to go a little bit further. Just stretch out a little bit more, walk the hands a little bit further down. If your hands are already around your feet, then hold the position and breathe gently and just enjoy the position. Let your body relax. Fantastic. Release, sit back up. Oh, I'm sweating today. So I want to do it again. In fact, we might do it again in a minute with a different leg position, but first I do want to stretch out your thighs. So let's bring the feet in so your feet are touching each other. Yeah, so soles of your feet touching. And we're going to be feeling a nice stretch in those inner thighs. Okay, so I want to just stretch those thighs a little bit more today. So it's okay to grab hold of your hands on your ankles and use your elbows to push your knees down. Or you can take your hands, forearms, elbows onto your knees and push down that way. Whatever is most comfortable. Yeah, it's quite nice, this position, just to rest your arms on your knees. But I do want you to think about pushing down so we get a little bit more stretch through those inner thighs. And then maybe just close your eyes, focusing on your breathing. Long, slow inhale. Long, slow exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more really long, slow inhale. And exhale. And now just release the pressure on those knees. Feel that stretch easing off. And let's just straighten out those legs. Fantastic. I just want to sit here for a bit now. Very well done. That's all we're going to do today. And but if you can just hang around for 5 minutes, we can have a little chat about those high plank positions as we move forwards next time into our downward dog as well. Very well done for today. Hope you found that good. I feel like I've had a really good stretch today. I'm going to stand up really slowly. Guys, when you get up, slowly off the floor. Okay, don't rush up too quick. Oh, I can feel my back has done some work, but I also feel that it's quite released some of the tension as well, so that's good. Very good. I'm going to sit down, we'll have a little chat. Turn your microphones on if you want to hang around. So when we were in that plank position and we stepped forwards, did anyone think they did it really well, really badly? Any comments, any thoughts?